What is up, guys? I went back and I used the Galaxy Note 4 for a whole week as my daily driver in 2019. Now on this video, I'm going to talk about my experience, what I think of it, some of the issues that I find. Do I think it's still worth it? Let's go check it out. Welcome back to your channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. We're always making videos on the Galaxy Note phones and the Samsung Galaxy Watch. To add some context to this video, I've been using Galaxy Note phones for a long time. I started using the Galaxy Note 4, then went to the Galaxy Note 7, back to the Note 4, Galaxy Note 5, and recently been using the Galaxy Note 8 and the Galaxy Note 9. But I decided just to keep all the phones and give you guys the latest on the Galaxy Note phones. So the first thing that I did is formatted the phone, brought it back to the manufacturer settings. I uninstalled some of the apps that I didn't need. I actually made a video about it. I'll have a link here if you guys want to go check it out at the end. At first, the phone was working pretty good. I mean, I was very impressed. In 2019, this phone was released back in 2014. And in 2019, it was still performing very well. First couple of days, it was pretty smooth. I mean, it wasn't super fast like the Galaxy Note 8 or the Galaxy Note 9, but it was pretty responsive. I was able to multitask, use all the social media apps, and there was no issues there. Not to mention that it's pretty compatible. Every app that I use on a daily basis, I installed it here and it worked just fine. I can't remember one app not being compatible. The issue was that after installing all the apps, everything that I use on the daily basis, I noticed that the phone started slowing down a little bit. And by that, I mean, as I was heavily multitasking, going from one app to another, you know, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Marco Polo, Facebook, and just YouTube. Overall, I noticed that there was a significant delay from going from one app to the other. And if I was just basically scrolling through the feed of Instagram or Facebook, I will notice that there was a little bit of a delay on how things were showing up. None of the apps crashed, none of the apps froze. They were just basically a little bit slower compared to some of the latest phones like the Note 8 and the Galaxy Note 9. Which brings to my next point. Do keep in mind that many people have reported having a lot of issues with the Galaxy Note phones, the phone overheating, batteries going bad, hardware going bad, phone restarting and basically just never coming back up. I actually made a video about it, which you guys can go check it out if you want. I'll have a link as well here. You can check it out at the end of this video. But overall, I feel like this phone is still holding pretty good for me. When it comes to battery life, that was one of the things that I was a little bit disappointed because after using the Galaxy Note 9, which I could basically go through a whole day without having to recharge the battery, sometimes over a day. With the Galaxy Note 4, using it basically about the same, I will go through 2 batteries a day. I do have a battery charger and I have a bunch of extra batteries that I use, and yes, I'm using the phone, I'm charging another battery, and I usually keep an extra one already charged. On a heavily used day, I was basically getting about 2.5 hours of screen time, maybe about 8 hours of battery charge. At light use, maybe overnight, just standby, I was getting maybe about 3.5 hours of screen time and maybe 15 hours of overall battery charge per use, considering that I am a heavy user. So in a nutshell, I basically went through 2 full batteries in a whole day. And having a removable battery is still a great deal for a phone nowadays. Now, with the latest phones, you're not going to be able to remove the battery, but again, some of those phones are going to have a better battery life. But for example, with the Galaxy Note 5, we don't have that luxury of being able to remove the battery and slapping another battery in there. Now, if you're looking for a new battery for your Galaxy Note phone, I also made a video on that. I'll have a link here if you guys want to go check it out. I have some reference of some of the latest batteries you can buy based on the recommendations from a lot of people that left the comments. While using the S Pen worked just fine. Some of the user options that we get through the S Pen, even on the Marshmallow, is still very good. You can still take notes, take screenshots, edit some of the screenshots. So just scrolling through the phones, being able to use it is just great. The form factor of this phone, which is a little bit wider compared to the Galaxy Note 8 or the Galaxy Note 9, I really like that because it kind of allows me to have a better grip of the phone and just the overall user experience of holding the phone and be able to scroll through. There's something about that aspect ratio that gives me a better user experience, especially when I'm texting, typing, trying to leave a comment. I feel like it's a little bit more user-friendly compared to the form factor of the Note 8 and the Galaxy Note 9. Of course, you're not going to compare the display, just the Galaxy Note 9 and the Note 8, the brightness, the crispness that you get on the Infinity Edge display is just great. Compatibility with some of the latest devices, like I was able to connect it to the Galaxy Watch, I was able to connect to the software for the Sony headphones. I didn't have any issues with the apps crashing. I did play some advanced games like Arena Baylor and PUBG. Arena Baylor, I could still play the game, but I noticed that the phone will start getting hot a little bit. When it comes to PUBG, I basically had to play it on the lowest settings, and I was able to play a full game. The phone had some issues here and there, but nothing noticeable. I was able to finish the game. I do have the Marshmallow software, and that's what's the latest updates when it comes to OS that Samsung officially released for the Note 4. I know a lot of people have installed custom ROMs, like I think some people have been able to install the Oreo OS. Let me know, have you guys, which OS do you have in your Galaxy Note 4? And which one is actually working pretty good. Fingerprint sensor still works. Of course, it's not as responsive as the fingerprint sensor on the Galaxy Note 9. A little bit different technology, response times, but it still does a pretty good job on the Galaxy Note 4. The IR blaster is just, again, it's great to have it on the phone, something that we lost after the Galaxy Note 4. I was able to quickly connect to the TV, be able to change the channels, control the volume. Camera is still doing pretty well. I mean, low light is not gonna do so well, but just daily with the right brightness, you're gonna get some awesome shots. I also did a video comparison between the Galaxy Note 9 and the Galaxy Note 4, a camera comparison. I'll have a link here if you guys want to go check it out. So to wrap up this video, should you buy a Galaxy Note 4 in 2019? Well, it really depends. If you are a power user, if you're a person that really depends on your phone, I don't think the Note 4 is still gonna do what it used to do before, especially last year or the years before. But if you just have that nostalgia of you just want to have that Galaxy Note 4, which is a classic, definitely go for it. Or if you just want to have a backup phone where for a couple of months just to get you by, and you can pick it up for a good deal. Again, you can pick it up for about $100, $130, $150. I definitely consider getting it. But let me know, do you guys think Samsung needs to bring back the Galaxy Note 4 in a classic edition with the latest hardware? Basically, same form factor, don't change any of the features, but just bring the latest hardware with the camera and maybe just the speed. Would you buy that phone? Let me know in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing for weekly tech videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.